All right, we are live. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody. Woo! Yeah, we had an emergency meeting this afternoon about the
Mm,
Helene,
yep.
the the hell of Helene. But now we're just getting ready. I work for an insurance company. We're getting ready for all these claims going to be coming in.
Oh, gonna be a bunch of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah, but
Wind
I do.
damage and wind
Yeah,
damage, water damage, you name it.
I do IT stuff. Security and all that, and I guess identity and access management's part of security. Keep the right people in and the wrong people out. But yeah, we were working out if we had to pull in some temporary, help, the claims adjusters and things. So just trying to think a little bit ahead of it for over the weekend because like they may be getting hammered right now, but they're not going to be filing claims right now. They're going to be filing claims over the weekend and over the next few days and week.
Once they'll be filing claims once they get power back and have access to
That's right. Yeah.
cell phones and stuff like that. Cell phone towers will be blowing over too. So
Oh yeah. But we're just trying to be there. Keep up with it.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, I mean it's all there. Man, we've got a lot of people here. Jerry J. I see Gawani. Sugar Kitty. I saw Chip Adlet, Jimmy's Random Content, Bourbon Kitty. If I missed somebody, I apologize. Jimmy's Random Content. I want to show you something. All right,
Oh,
look, and Kathy Bates is here.
hey,
I
Kathy,
want you to look at this lid here.
Jimmy's random content.
Jimmy's Random Content. I told him I was gonna. He said, "I don't know, just put JRC on there." And I said, "All right, I'll try to do it right." John Cross, what's up?
Cheers, sir.
John Cross is a friend of mine. That's we call him 40. But yeah, we man, I am what do you have in your glass right now?
Loch Lomond 12, I believe. Yes, Loch Lomond 12.
I accidentally did a
Nice,
bottle kill.
fairly light Scotch. Long branch. There you
Yeah,
go.
I got rid of that last of that little long branch. I was pouring it and it came up to about here, but it wasn't worth stopping. It's just a dribble left. So I went on ahead
Yeah.
and poured it in there. Let me get Kathy Bates written down here and we'll get in. I've got some nice samples tonight now. I've got some nice samples tonight. So we'll talk about those here after a while that we'll be giving away for these supas.
Thank you, Kathy.
And oh shit. See, I already put her down. Now I gotta see, learn to read, god damn it. YKB. YKB. All right, I got it. I got it.
Hey, there we go. Yes.
There it is. I got YKB down there. All right.
I need to get me a mouse for this stupid thing. I bet I got one. Well, hang on. I think I got it.
Bottle killing a Kleinlish.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Kleinlish. What is it? 1B? I think I got a Kleinlish, but it's I think it's 14. Yeah.
I will tell y'all the samples tonight are all cast strength, so that's a hint of what's coming.
There you go.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
we'll pull those bottles up here in a little bit, but yeah, we got to get the hashtags going. Though, let me go ahead and get that ready.
Independent bottling. Oh, his Kleinlish is an independent bottling.
Oh. Ooh, I forgot what. Oh, yeah.
Roberto.
All right, here we go. I have to play this because we have to get the hashtags going. So let me go ahead and play the hashtag entries video. All right, we're going to highlight a little Rabbit Hole Distillery here tonight. They're located in Louisville, Kentucky, about 2 blocks off of Market Street over there. If you're not familiar with Market, it's a fun little strip to walk up and down. Nice liquor stores, and the liquor stores there have tasting areas in them. and they have a lot of restaurants up and down through there. So good Cubano sandwiches and all that type of stuff. So anyway, we're if you ever get a chance to go down there, it's in the Nulu district of Louisville, and fun place to hang out. Nice area. Plenty to do and see. But here we go. Rabbit Hole Distillery. That's what it looks like from a drone. But that rabbit there, when you walk by in front, I think that's a model. But if you walk by in front, one angle you walk, you can see the rabbit, and then when you get a different angle, you see the rabbit hole name and their smaller logo. It's pretty cool. But
Cool.
there, we talked about rabbit hole. I can tell you that the entrance there goes in, and then there's a long hallway that goes straight back, and there all that behind down below that rabbit behind that glass, that's their front shop. You know, the where they sell their bottles and knickknacks and way too expensive flasks with their logo on it.
Yeah.
But that tall part over to the right up there, you can see the beer vats back in there behind it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch, they're all columns still. So there's a whole bunch of columns back in there, massive. I mean, that thing is tall. And then off to the left over there is their bottling and barreling. They do their filtering and everything over there on the left side.
Okay.
Back in there, you don't really, when you do the tour, you tour mostly on that right side. They have nice windows you can look through, but they don't let you into where they bottle and stuff unless you're doing a private tour.
Where's their rick houses at?
They store, I mean, you can see some barrels through the glass there, but I don't think all their barrels are stored there. I think they probably rent space or from some places, but I think they were building rick houses. I was there several years ago, so they were in the process of getting rick house built at that time. But I think they were borrowing space. And when I say borrowing, I mean paying lease on space.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get into that's the only slide that is not juice, and then we're going to get into all their
Okay.
offerings there after that. But yeah, I am on another screen. Go on it, Austin Naco. Well, now you saw. Let me back up here. Was somebody coming in from Facebook? Yep. Nope. Or were they?
I think so.
Now, okay. Because I know you mentioned a name, and they were on Facebook last time, I think.
Who?
I'm looking.
Chip?
No, now I'm not seeing it now. Anyway, I thought I heard it. I was running my damn yapper, so I was only half listening.
So that's not unusual.
Yeah, sure not. Oh my goodness. Northwest Bourbon, how's it going? Bourbon Nerd, Bourbon
Mark?
Hunter. Man, I have so many bottles over here. I have 7 bottles down here. You'd think I was going to drink a lot tonight, but I'm not. But I do have the bottles of the giveaway. Let me go ahead and play that now, and we'll get that started, and then I'll play it a couple more times throughout the night. But here's our samples we're going to be giving away tonight.
I got you, Chip.
And I have them right here. Now, this is Indiana. Y'all know Redwood Empire. It's Pipe Dream, but it's the cast strength. And I
That's
actually
good.
think they did a pretty good job on it.
I
Now,
like it.
oh yeah, I do too. And I wouldn't give y'all crap, but Rocktown is really good. This is Little Rock. They do all their own distilling and everything. This is their cast strength offering. Very potent. And then I haven't even opened it yet, so we'll get to try it at the same time. This is the Ezra Brooks cast strength record.
Okay.
Still has a seal on it, but so I can't attest to it, but I've heard good things. No, I just thought he mentioned someone's name earlier that was here last week, but I don't see them. So anyway, no,
Fulton's
I
in
know
Indiana.
Chip. I know you. What's that?
I said, "Oh, Fulton's in Indiana."
Indiana. Now, Whiskey Nose came on earlier and said, "Cheers from Bardstown."
Yep.
That was before the show started. Oh, and let me tell you, sitting here sipping on my sample. Oh yeah. So I heard from Phil. He got the nosing kit. He said everything arrived in good order. And uh, Arky 99, Jerry Arbaugh, let me know he got his samples. And someone else, who was that? Bourbon Nerd, maybe? I think.
Yep.
Let me know they got their samples. Let me write Kathy down here. And it is, guess what? It's the end of the month, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
I haven't sent Kathy samples out just yet. I got stupid busy this week.
You know, I still owe Kathy samples, but I've been meaning to talk to Kathy. But I know I've mentioned on here a couple of times I had a lot of stuff going on. There's Jerry Jones over there, but I had that's Jerry J. He on Facebook too. But you know, I had a lot of stuff going on, but things are settling back down now. But I've been meaning to get with Kathy because I heard the Joe samples. Remember Joe's favorites?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I didn't send them to her because she always says, "Oh no, just hang on to them and we'll give them away over here." But I was so busy, I haven't been able to get back with her yet. I mean, but I can ship them out if that's what she wants. I can send them right to her. But I'll work that out with her later.
There you go.
Don't send them, please. Okay, I won't. Now you already sent them though, didn't you?
Me? No.
No, you haven't. She says, "Don't send them, please."
Oh, okay.
She likes to give them away on other spaces. And then we come on there and then we do a little spin and then it's 6 one, half dozen of the other. You know, we just send it to a different address.
Okay. Well, send me wherever you want me to send it to.
All right, I will.
Cheers, Steven.
Fulton. I wrote it down. And then I gifted 5 because I can do 10 a month. And it's the end of the month, so I went on ahead and gifted 5 as well.
Jerry, did you get your package in the mail? It's a couple of samples.
Oh, Lori, I know, Lori, you got some stuff going on, but you know what? I'm gonna write your name down here, and if nothing else, Lori, I'll get you to put me in entries. How about that?
Yeah. I think Lori should have got her samples.
Yeah, Lori had dealing with some stuff. So positive thoughts and prayers go out to Lori over there.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you are so inclined to do. Positive energy, whatever. All right. So we are on 658. We're about to spin this first one. If y'all aren't familiar with the show, which most of these people I think are, I see a couple of them that I don't recognize. This is a giveaway show. We give away a 24 note nosing kit. It's handmade nosing kit. This is a handmade nosing kit that I put together. It's 24 notes based on the bourbon wheel, the American Bourbon Society bourbon wheel. And I send that out along with a few sample bourbons, a glass, a laser engraved whiskey lid for the glass, and all of that. So that's first prize. And then we send out a glass and 2 ounces of anything on my shelf. And then third prize gets a glass. That is a regular quarterly drawing. And we just had it a couple of weeks ago. So it'll be a little bit. It's in December when we have the next one. But if you join every week and put these hashtags in, you can get entries and increase your opportunity for winning that prize. In between, we have a halfway mark giveaway, which is super chat, super sticker only, but you get 3 opportunities to win when you give. You have the opportunity to win the samples we're giving away that night each week. But even if you don't win the samples or do, you're still you get the same 2 entries per every $1 for the halfway mark giveaway, which is a full bottle of well, it's based on a Nancy Fraley pick from Still Austin. So there's that. And then you also get the same 2 entries per dollar to the regular quarterly drawing. But we have to spin this thing because now it's time we have to give away these first 4 entries. These are progressively bigger. All you have to do to get in on this is to put the hashtag in. Good luck to all 18 on this one. If you miss this one, don't worry. There'll be one coming right on its heels. And it'll be worth even more. Sugar Kitty, congratulations.
There we go. Congratulations, Sugar Kitty.
All right.
Oh, not yet. Okay. You will shortly, Jerry. Probably tomorrow or Saturday.
All right. I'll set this next hashtag up and we'll get it going. We always have a theme for the hashtags. Tonight is Rabbit Hole Distillery. So we're going to go through their juices that they offer. And the next slide to pop up here is their Cave Hill. This is a 4-grain triple malt Cave Hill. They say triple malt because they malt their cereal grains. So they malt all of their grains. So this is a 4-grain triple malt.
Okay.
Of course, there's corn, but then there's wheat, rye, and barley. They also, another thing interesting about Rabbit Hole is that they barrel it at a lower proof. So they don't claim these things are barrel proof, but they damn near are, because they just they barrel them at a lower proof, and you get more notes out of lower proof bourbon.
What's their barrel entry proof on it? Do you know?
It's not. Let me. Oh shoot, they're over here. I didn't even pull them down. Let me grab one. I'll tell you. They say, like the Cave Hill here, for instance, is 95 proof, but they're only barreling it at about 95 proof. Now they may bring it down like a full proof, and it, like if it goes up to like 97 or something, they'll bring it back down to 95. They have their little standards they try to hit, but yeah, they just don't overdo it in the barrel.
Cheers, Miss Sexy Voice.
All right, I see Orlando back in here tonight. Did well last week with the entries and got some hashtags. All righty. So yeah, we are doing the cast strengths. Yeah, I showed them Redwood Empire, the Ezra Brooks, and the Rocktown. Now Rocktown's going to be one that some people can get, but I don't know what the distribution is on Rocktown.
I'm not sure that I've seen that one. I've seen some of the Rabbit Hill around me.
I was talking about the Little Rock one, the cast strength, the one I'm giving away.
No, that one I haven't seen.
Yeah. It's really good. I'm telling you, I have the bottled and bond and the cast strength, and they're doing good stuff there at that distillery. And that's an Arkansas distillery all the way.
Still a little young still?
A little, but they're getting there.
Okay.
Yep. But that now I will tell you the cast strength is a little hot. It's a little bit hot, but if you put a couple drops of water in it, it's perfect.
Yeah. I just got a Corbin Cash pick from 21090, and it's a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think 136 proof. So
yeah. Now this
little spicy.
Is 100 and I hate when they do that and make me do math.
Yeah, they put the ABV on there, but not the.
Well, it's under 120. I'll tell you that, but it singes the taste bud. Yeah, 59.11.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah. So, but and this is coming from somebody who doesn't think anything's hot, bourbon wise, whiskey wise. And there's two that I have that will send your tongue a little bit. And that's the Heaven's Door Cast Strength and the Rocktown.
Yep. I need to. Jerry J likes it hot. I need to send him a sample of this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's that Corbin Cash at 136 proof. That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's
but
pretty.
It doesn't drink quite that. It drinks like maybe a 120. It's a 9-year-old too. Well, think about almost 9. Eight and some change.
I saw something that I don't know what to think about just yet. It was I forget where it was. It was in one of the higher end grocery stores around here, and it was around their mixers. I think it was Lowe's Foods. And Lowe's Foods tends to be more boutique stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of high end caviar. They'll sell the better stuff.
Mm.
And I saw a bottle of water sitting on the shelf for $18 and something.
Damn.
And it was Kentucky limestone water.
I drank that most of my life. It ain't nothing special about it.
No, you're supposed to mix it with whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Use it as your dropper.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, call me uncouth, call me whatever you will. I'll use this Kirkland purified water. How about that?
That'll work just fine.
It'll be just fine. Oh, the other thing I did do for Phil is I bought these sample bottles over here, and it came with eyedroppers or the water droppers.
Yeah.
And I have a good one. I mean, I have a couple of them, and these are just the solid plastic ones. And so as long as I have those, they gave me like 5 or 6 of them in that pack, and I'm not going to use them. So over the next so many wins or whatever, I'll throw you a water dropper in there if you win the first prize. How about that?
There you go.
With the nosing kit and all.
Oh, yes, Steven. I'm wondering that myself. The one I want, the 8-year-old one version of it again.
What's that?
Let's see, where'd it go?
Oh, you talking about the wild turkey?
Yeah, the wild turkey 101. They're gonna do. I think they're gonna do an 8-year one.
Oh, good.
Which would be good. That's your normal wild turkey 8 years, what it used to be.
Mm-hmm. I'm still sipping on that Long Branch. I know a lot of people turn their nose up at it, but they do that mesquite charcoal filter. I like it.
Hey, Whiskey Nose. Cheers, Marty.
Hey, Marty, are you in out of town? Is that
hanging out in the cool weather in Kentucky, enjoying some fall colors?
Getting there. Is it fall colors yet?
They should be.
I'm losing.
Up where he's at, it should be. Yeah, there's not all going to be colored right now, but they're starting to turn.
Yep. Now we've lost a couple of leaves. I was out there trying to cook on my Blackstone. Blue corn bourbon bottle. Uh-oh, something was wrong with it.
There's something wrong with it.
What is it?
Probably half empty.
Yeah, has it got a hole in the top of it? Is that what's wrong with it?
Got a hole in the top of it, and it keeps evaporating.
Yeah.
That's what happened to my red corn here.
Yeah.
It got a hole in the top, and it just keeps disappearing out of this whole that's the first red corn that they did.
Yeah.
That's all I got left of that one. The bottle and bond. But
she said it's empty.
Ah, there you go. That's a good one. I mean, it really was. I like that blue corn. I think I like the red corn just a smidge better, but not much.
Man, I also have tonight to pour. This is at J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that this has 1%. You talk about that sherry bomb.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sherry bomb.
Oh, they actually put 1% of sherry in it.
sherry in it. Yep.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's good. I think I like it better than just it picking up sherry from the barrel.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, I have to spin. My alarm's going off over here. At least the
Oh,
alarm went off. All right,
still
guys, this is going to be worth 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, everybody. The entries will get progressively bigger as we go.
I don't know about y'all up there. Shoot, that's odd.
Big
Everything's still
Daddy
green
H.
and warm. Heck, it was. We had a nice little cool front blow through here, and it finally got down to like 65 this morning. Highly
Let
unusual.
that confetti die down. Congratulations to Big Daddy H. 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. All right, now this next one, I think, is about their cheapest bottle. And it's still good. I'm telling you, it's still good. Now this is from their online store, $44.99. But I get that for about that here, but maybe it's like 42 or something. I get high gold, but I don't pay as much as they showed on that Cave Hill.
Yeah. Cheers,
What's
Joe.
up, Independent Joe? Peeps. All right. So yeah, and then we'll get into progressively
William Hall
more
and
expensive. But I have a
Bourbon Hunter
surprise
Lee.
on that last one. What's that? Oh,
I said, cheers, Bourbon Hunter Lee and William Hall.
William Hall.
Mr. Mom, 310. I seen him snuck in.
That was a heavy glass I poured. I'm trying to finish that off so I can get to that J Rigger. I just don't want to be in too much of an all fired hurry because then I'll start slurring.
Yep.
Sometimes I forget to eat. Night before last, I ate breakfast. It was a nice breakfast. And the only thing I had after that all day long, and I'm talking about we ate at 7 a.m. All I had after that was about 2:30 in the afternoon. I grabbed a Nutri-Grain bar and ate it, one of them little cereal bars. And then at about 4:30, grabbed a cigar and went outside, and I carried that Wild Turkey 101 with me. And when I got out there, I remember that it was hard to open because it had never been opened.
Oh.
And that's what's left.
Whoopsie.
I think it would have been okay if it hadn't been on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
But that one got me. That one got me.
That reminds me, hydration is key.
Yeah. Oh, here's another confession. You know how I quit drinking beer and I've been losing weight and I've lost, about 11, 12 pounds or so. Well, I don't know my corners. You know how you drive a truck or you drive, a certain vehicle and they say, know your corners.
Yeah.
Went to step into the shower. I'm not going to get too graphic, so don't worry about it. Y'all ain't nobody won't see that. But I went to step into the shower and I realized, and we have a walk-in shower. It's got a glass wall up.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to step in and I realized, oh shit, I don't have my towel. So I stepped back across the room because I didn't want to, drip all over the place later. Grabbed a towel, and we have those things mounted on the wall where you roll the towels up and stick them in the thing. So I reached and grabbed one out, and when I went to step back, the glass wall was here, and my belly hit it, and it said boing, oing, oing. See, in my mind, I don't have that sticking out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. Mom, I'm on Facebook. It's under my name though, Mark Coble with a K.
Yep. Hence the halfway mark giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll put it in chat.
Oh no, yeah. Jody shower, no towel, TMI. Yeah, well, but the belly. That's it's there.
There you go.
Yeah, we picture ourselves smaller.
Oh, there you go. That's right, Sugar Kitty. Oktoberfest is coming up.
Yeah, and that's got me a little bit sad. I usually get a 4-pack of that Left Hand Brewing, the Oktoberfest, the Märzen, and I may get one 4-pack of it to drink this year, and just use beer as like a super special occasion thing. But just I quit. What I quit doing was buying like cases and cases of Coors Light.
Yeah,
That's what
here's
I quit.
James.
Saving a lot of money.
Oh yeah, well, if it's not around, you can't really drink none of it. So.
And what I have been doing is I pretty much replaced drinking beer with drinking bottles of water. Not, I mean, I don't kill, 14 bottles of water a night, but
yeah.
But
there you go.
I mean, I sit around drinking water all the time.
That Yingling is good too. Finally get that stuff down here in Texas.
My Yingling.
Yeah, I think I've got the light and the regular over there in my beer cooler.
Oh, see the Yingling. I like the regular one, like the full. I guess you could call it foolproof, whatever. The non-light, but the light it's okay. But I like the regular Yingling better.
Yeah, I would call it the heavy. Like Budweiser heavy or Budweiser light.
Regular or unleaded.
Yeah, regular unleaded. Yeah. And then, I like the regular version of any of them. I'm not much on any kind of a light beer. Like, I'm more partial to like Guinness or something. Give me something dark.
Well,
but
Guinness
here in the U.S.
Creamy. See, Guinness is not bitter at all. It's creamy. But no, and we drank. I have had my fair share of Shinerbach. I lived in Texas for 18 years, and man, that stuff is all over the place. But I always thought Shinerbach, it kind of reminded me of the old version, not the new stuff. But remember the old nutty Amstels before they changed the recipe on them? Yeah.
Yep. I used to drink those when I was down in St. Thomas. Those are good beer for down there. Amstel, and actually Amstel Light was actually pretty decent too.
Yeah, I thought so. If you hadn't had anything, man, I'm telling you, off this J. Rieger, it's the sherry that they use in it.
Yeah.
It tastes to me, I get a distinct on the palate, a pecan flavor on the palate. It's like pecan pie.
Oh, okay.
It is freaking good, man. Gosh, I may have to give some of this away. Now, here's a question. In a couple of weeks, when I do samples again, had you rather get two 2-ounce samples? Now, I know it's more than, 3 1-ounce samples, but of the same thing. Because I would just send 2-ounce samples. Because I don't have I do have a 4-ounce bottle. I could send one 4-ounce sample of the J. Rieger. Because this stuff is fantastic. If you haven't had it before, it is just freaking good. Like I said, though, it's like a sweet pecan notes I get.
Not to get political at all, but guess who I'm going to vote for?
Alice Cooper.
For president.
No,
you can't read it. The small writing under there. The small writing says.
Look at here. I can put you up here big.
Okay, let's see. Can you read it?
A troubled man for troubled times.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, he put on a great show though. It was really fun.
He said,
Did
"I
a lot
drink
of his
that
older
much." Well,
stuff, you know.
I'm talking about Jerry J, not to get you drunk. I'm talking about so you can try it. That's what the samples are about. That's why they call them samples. That's a warm up, a little warm up pitch.
Yeah, James. He's that green candidate.
Yeah, green. Yeah.
Well, he's used to be probably, but nowadays I don't know.
Oh,
He's getting up there.
my alarm did go off. It did. So let me go
Mm.
ahead and spin this thing. All right, here we go. 21 peoples. This is worth 6 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, everybody. And Peter White.
There you go, Peter White. Yeah,
Congratulations.
he saw Alice Cooper in the late 70s.
Awesome.
He was kicking ass back then. He played some of a few of the songs from then too at this last show that I just saw.
Cool. Is he still rocking it out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's still rocking.
I know everybody always picks on.
Too,
everybody always talks about what's his name from Stones. You know, being old.
Yeah.
But Alice Cooper, they twins or something. You know, it's like
I don't know. I'm not sure how old Alice is. He's got to be in his 70s, I would think.
All right, so here's the and this is about right. I think I pay about 84 or whatever for this, but it's worth it to me. I love the Derringer. It's PX Sherry cast finished, and it is awesome. It is It is really good. I have all 3 on my shelf. I try to keep all 3 on my shelf, but I don't like buying them all at once because it just feels like a lot of money. So I go the next day and buy the other one, you know. So it's like I didn't get paid or anything in between, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter White, that was a good one. And Bolton's, yeah.
Mick Jagger's at least 104. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about Mick. Sheesh. He's getting on up there.
Boy, he looks so young.
Sheesh.
I was watching a documentary thing on some dude in Great Britain and all that. That was a pedophile, and they didn't know about it till whatever. And but yeah, they showed pictures of him because he was like, Great Britain's DJ or whatever, and he did the Top of the Pops and that type of stuff.
Yeah,
had different shows he did. But he wasn't always the host on. Yeah. Mick is 81. Oh, Alice is 76. Okay.
I knew he was in his 70s. Yeah. Now, the question is how old is Keith Richards?
That's who I was talking about, Keith Richards. Him and Keith Richards and Alice Cooper got to be 100. You can put 100 in front of that. 176.
Yeah.
I think Keith Richards is 5,000 or something.
He's definitely led a interesting life.
Oh man, I've seen the Keith Richard memes, where he's sitting there talking to Jesus.
Yeah.
On the rock, But
yep.
People like to talk about how old he is. But he looked old when he was young. That's the thing. He just always had that older look about him.
Fulton says Keith Richards is 80.
Okay. They all in there together. They all older than me. They were rocking it out and hanging out with groupies and stuff when I was born.
Mm-hmm.
They were in their prime. Still. That was, you're talking about, though, you can always tell who the greats were because they had a longer prime.
Yeah.
They lasted a lot longer, and some of them will go away for a little bit and come back with a new album, and then even if they took a year and a half off or something, and all of a sudden they're right back in the limelight again.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve Perry, yeah, he can sing.
I stopped believing a long time ago.
Yeah. Don't stop believing. Mm.
Yeah, I might have to. What's that? A Baby Glenn?
He said they had a prime. Well, I'm saying when they were always prime time, like right now, you look at what you consider prime time. What plays on the famous stuff. Like they were the top build shit. For a decade.
All right, got to try this.
What's that?
I'm gonna try this.
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
Birthday year pour.
All right.
I got a birth year bottle pour of Jim Beam, 100-month-old, 86 proofer, and a 1969 Thailand decanter.
100 months.
100 months is what? Close to 8 years, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I it just made me think of that. It made me think of that damn comedy show where that woman was breastfeeding that kid, and she was talking about he was 48 months or 50 something months, and he said, that's he switched to years after a while.
Yeah. After he turns 1, yeah, typically, smells light.
Well, it's Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing with Jim Beam, and I Beam Suntory, there's Booker's, Bakers, and all that, but Booker's and Little Book, and those are going to be the stronger ones. But from my opinion about everything I've tried from a lot of the Jim Beam lineup, is they try not to offend anyone.
That's not offensive at all. Surprisingly floral. Fruity. Really fruity.
Good.
Fruit forward.
Good. All right.
Sweet and fruit forward for a bean.
Yeah.
That's unexpected.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Jim Beam does, especially their lower end stuff. They tame it down a lot.
Yeah, it's only 86 proofer. But I've never had a beam that was that floral forward. Or let me get another sip here.
Maybe it was that decanter. They put it in that Flintstone jelly bean jar.
Yeah, maybe it was that lead line decanters.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's surprising. It's actually quite tasty.
Well, that's good. Yeah. And then when you say something's very fruit forward, I think of the original Duke before they switched it.
Yeah.
That was I called it fruit salad. It was it's so good.
Yeah, that's I'm not sure what I could compare that with.
I will say this: if somebody wants a pour of the original Duke in the old bottle, I would swap an ounce with somebody, but it's got to be something interesting.
The original Mountain Dew?
What's that? No, the Duke.
That Duke. Yeah, that was a good bottle. The one they got out now, it's not the same.
No, it's not. And that stuff is fantastic. The stuff Dad and I fell in love with.
Yeah, my bottle is long gone.
I will say this. We are looking for one more person. One more person. If you're a bourbon head, you have a bourbon channel, or even if you don't, or you just want to support, we are getting ready to do this fall. We're in the fall, right here at it. We are going to do the trivia stuff and the competition here, the brackets, and give away I mean, whoever wins this is going to win some cool stuff. And we need one more sponsor for this. We have 3, need one more. So if you're interested, contact me on email, bourbonbounty2019@gmail.com. You will be required to send some samples out to folks, for the brackets and all. We can talk through all that, and you will be adding a prize, but we will multi-stream. And it will not be on these nights. This is my regular show. We'll do it extra. So we will all benefit, if you have a channel, it'll all benefit from it. But I need to spin. So let me go on ahead and share the screen.
Alrighty.
And good luck, everybody. This is worth 7 entries to the quarterly drawing. Boom, Kathy Bates. Oh, Kathy, you won. You won a regular entry. Holy moly.
Oh, I thought she'd already won one.
No, she rarely wins on these hashtags. It's like weird to see her name pop up there.
Cheers, John Kranz. And you too, RB. I've seen you snuck in there a minute ago.
Oh, RB's here. All right, man. I've been meaning to reach out to RB. Of course, we all have shit going on, but that's like, all right.
John already has a sponsor.
This one is their rye. Box Grail straight rye. I don't know. I know I tried it while I was there, did the tour. It was a pour. I can't say it's good or bad. I got excited about other things. So take that for what you will. It's to me, this left my memory while I was there tasting. So it didn't stand out bad. It didn't stand out great. So there, I'll just leave it at that. All right.
We're good. That beam decanter that I'm sipping on now?
Yeah.
I think it kind of reminds me of like a fruity chapstick.
Oh, see, I was about to ask you because the Duke, the original recipe, Duke, when they were contract distilling with a different distillery, put it that way.
Yeah.
What to me, because I've had whiskeys before that was fruity.
Yeah.
But they were fake fruity, like candy fruit, like Jolly Rancher fruit notes, or chapstick, or Luden's cough drop fruit notes type thing. I was going to ask you, was it real fruit? But now you've kind of answered that. Like,
no, it's slightly different than it's not a fruit that I can actually put a finger on and say, it's strawberry, but it's kind of like cherry, strawberry.
So fruit punch, like the generic fruit punch.
Yeah, like a generic fruit punch chapstick.
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of what I'm getting. Weird.
Okay.
But it's good. I mean, it's really light. Drinks like water.
The Bourbon Awards for that. Yeah. I'd like to thank my mom and my sister and all the people who supported me over the years. Yeah. I know. I saw Kathy's name come up. I was like, speech. No, it's good. All right. Well, I am going to play this one more time. So this is Super Chat, Super Sticker only. We are giving away and I'm getting a call from Texas, which means it's spam. I'm going to play the samples for tonight. Every $1, all it takes is $1 to, you get 2 entries for every dollar. It only takes 1 entry to win. This is what we're giving away tonight. So 3 cast strength bourbons, We're giving that away here close to the end of the show. So a little bit less than an hour from now, we'll be giving those away. But if you do a super chat, super sticker, you get 2 entries for every $1, and you get them for the tonight and for the halfway mark, and you get 2 entries to the regular quarterly drawing. So there you go. You get 3 ways to win off of that.
Yep. The halfway mark bottle I've got in that box right behind me.
And I updated Mark this afternoon on our financials. We are good to go for the halfway mark. We were getting slim there for a little bit, but we are good to go.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go get another of the newest, the latest, newest Nancy, like this month, next month release. Probably next month be October month. I got one recently, and then I've got the red corn. Got one of those. So
this Ezra, of course, this is Lux Row, so but special limited edition Ezra Brooks. I have not even opened this yet. We'll try it together, whoever wins. Genuine sour mash, charcoal mellowed, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, single barrel. This was actually selected by River Point Wine and Spirits. So this was Chase Cameron in River Point, there in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It gives a barrel number. Distilled and aged in Kentucky for Lux Row Distilleries, Bardstown, Kentucky. 60% ABV, 120 proof. I'm looking for an age statement here, guys. I do not see one on here, but I also did not research this ahead of time. But it does give. It was the barrel was filled on 11/20/17. There's a clue. Okay. So I got this earlier this year, and he just got it. And it's a single barrel pick. Shoot, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That would be 7 years. That would be 7 years. Okay. Well, it would be 6 years something, because
I got another one for you, Kathy.
Now, he picked that earlier in the year, and he got the bottles in April, May. So we'll call it like 6 years. I think it stayed. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Well, they have to state the youngest in the bottle if they're going to age state it, right?
Well, yeah, but this is a single barrel, so this went into the barrel 11/20, so close to the end of the year in 2017. That's why I'm calling it a 6 year.
Okay.
So if he picked it in January of 2024, we're talking 6 years and 2 months. That, I don't know when they started bottling it, but all right, let me write Jerry J down here.
That's still good.
So, yeah, we'll call it just over 6 years. 6 years and some change. How about that?
There you go.
Oh, Louis that's fourth. Louis the Fourth. We got to learn to read the Roman numerals.
I got to get better glasses. These are kind of slacking on me. I think I'm about another 25 point up. I need these are like 2 1/4 or something like that. I need like a 2 5s. I got to be like, oh, there it is. Yeah, Louis the Fourth.
Yeah.
That would either be from Bourbon Bounty or Kathy Bates, one of the two.
What's that? Oh yeah, there's a gnat. Hang on. Oh shit, that's a funny bone right there. That's a
Oh,
funny bone. Man, I went to swat the gnat, and I was bumping my rail arm on this mic, and I jerked my arm down, and I kind of slammed my funny bone.
Yep.
And it felt like I was holding on to one of those spark plug wires while somebody pulled the cord on that lawnmower.
Hit that little nerve.
Yeah. All right. It's time to spin again.
All righty.
And wow, this is moving right along. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 8 entries to the quarterly drawing. We have not had a repeat winner tonight. Maybe we can start that now. Bourbon Kitty, congratulations.
There we go. Congratulations, Bourbon Kitty.
All right. We still have not had a repeat.
Quanty.
Oh, is he putting me in over there?
No.
No. I was going to say, put me in, start in 20 minutes. Don't do that. All right, Chip, I get you. Let me get this hashtag set up. Oh, now,
from Charleston.
This is not the same as a hashtag we had earlier. But if I came up with a comic strip character, this would be the catchword right here. There's already a dope. I would do a Darf.
Derringer Founders.
Yeah, this is Rabbit Hole Derringers, but this is the Founders barrels, the bottles that they were doing. So $295 on that, straight from their gift shop.
Single barrel?
I don't know. I can't read it. It gets blurry when I try to zooms. It's their Founders. Anyway, I got to write Chip down here. Let me do that.
Darf.
The other thing it made me think of was Darf on golf or something, but that was Conway, Tim Conway. Dorf on golf or whatever. He would put them little shoes on his knees and stand up there. All right. Here we go, Kathy. You're going to be a repeat winner tonight. I'll tell you another running joke. And Kathy Bates and RB have been supporting this channel when we would have like 8 or 9 people on here. And just trying to get this off the ground. And they still wouldn't win. But we also at one point in time before we started getting up, to people watching, the viewers, we wouldn't do a repeat. We would allow repeat winners back in the day. So that's what made me think of it. And back in the day, and all of a sudden I had to have 4 or 5, names, and we started building up a viewership. And I was like, you know what? This isn't fair for everybody. I'm going to start just putting plus, and then we'll have an original winner. It all works out. You tweak things as you go along.
Fine tuning.
A little fine tune. She said, you made me clean the toilets. Buffalo bourbon enthusiast, cheers. If you want to get in on the entries to the quarterly drawing, just put the hashtag in. It's hashtag DARF. And if you put the hashtag in and it lands on you, you will get 9 entries to the quarterly drawing.
And it don't have to be in all caps or nothing. As long as it's just the hashtag and the right letters, it's good to go.
That's it. But free.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're at 7:44. I'm trying to keep an eye on this time so the alarm doesn't shock me over here.
There you go. I'm not sure. I think I have tried 1 or one or two of the different rabbit holes, but I'm not positive. It doesn't stick in my brain right now.
I'll tell you, they're. I think some people look at them and they think boutique bourbon, but
Yeah.
they're really not. They're relatively young at the game, but they're doing good things over there.
Yeah.
They're trying, and they're trying to be unique, and they're trying to come out with a really good product. And I enjoy their product that they're putting out. Now, I'm not getting into all these founders bottles and all this bullshit at
Yeah,
$1,100, but I try to keep the three primary bourbons on hand at all time.
Okay.
And that's the Cave Hill, High Gold, and the Derringer.
Mhm.
But it's also what we get around here.
Oh wow, wig.
Yeah, now you can get it. It's the one I just showed, the Derringer Founders. Well, okay, you said 300, 295. This is from their website. That was from their website. So
yeah.
So that's from their selling or ordering directly, and I can't order directly, but I'm also 7 hours from Louisville. So if I really want one, I can drive
like a weekend of it.
Yeah, well, or even just one night. I've done that before. I've gone to Louisville when the drops are coming and get one night in a Airbnb-ish little thing. I mean, I usually stay in this little hotel thing that's like 2 blocks off of Market in the Nulu district, which is like 1 block away from Rabbit Hole on the corner. They're kind of down this other road, and I can walk to Rabbit Hole, and I can go to Evergreen Wine and Liquor over there, and they have their tastings, and they have the drops that come in and all that. And I'll just stay one night. But the little place I stay, it looks like a hotel, and they have their own little parking lot, and you're supposed to be staying there to park in the parking lot, and it never really fills up. But there's no receptionist, there's no front desk, it's like they give you the codes and all to get in the room.
Yeah.
On your phone, and there's no cable. So you go in and it's all like there's this like free streaming stuff on the TV, and that's it.
Oh.
The rooms are super freaking nice. I mean, they are really nice. Like the kitchenette with a living room and a separate bedroom area. I mean, it's open, but they have these curtains you can draw for the bedroom.
Yeah.
But and a nice bathroom. I mean, they're really nice, and they're not that expensive, but you just don't have any amenities whatsoever.
Yeah.
Outside of what, that's it. I mean, if something goes wrong, you have to try to contact them on email or whatever.
Oh, gee, yeah. The bathroom toilet's stuck and it's flooding the house.
Well, if that's the case, they would shift you to a different room if something was really going wrong. But
here's the question, though.
Oh, that one. I'm sure they would if they were sliced pickles. But I'm sure they would. And that was a fun night we had. That was a really fun night. Stick and pickles. That's what...
Yep, always, Jerry. Gotta have me some turkey. Not so much Crown anymore and Jack, but I'd say 2 out of 3 is all right. Although I do have a Crown.
I will say this though, at the bottom of that Airbnb-ish type hotel where we stayed, there's a restaurant on the corner down there, and they have some of the best gator tail. It's fried alligator tail, and oh my god, it's so good. But they only have it as an appetizer.
Oh,
so I went down there and ordered like 2 appetizers. I ate that. That was it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, gator tail's good. Well, I mean, depending on what part of the tail and how you cook it, but
that's right. Well, we're gonna spin this, and then I'm I'm gonna tell Sugar Kitty how to stick a pickle to a wall. Well, at least I'll say what we did that night. But right now, we need to spin. Good luck, all 23 people that are entered. This is worth 9 entries, 9, count them, to the quarterly drawing. And there's my alarm going off.
Oh.
Top dog.
Congratulations, sir.
Congrats. All right. We still have not had a repeat winner, and the confetti has died down. And I'll get this ready, and we'll do one more before the top of the hour here. This one, I think, is the most expensive one, if I remember correctly. So this is also a Founders. It's a Mizunara Founders. This was a collaboration with some Japanese dude.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, $1,500 for the bottle. I shan't be buying that.
No.
Shan't.
I'll pass on that one.
With an apostrophe T at the end. But here's what happened. Me and RB and Mark the model. We called him Mark the model, but it wasn't this Mark the model. It was a different Mark the model. He was from California, and yeah, he was a pretty boy. And we went out and we were drinking all up and down Beltline, and we had a suite room, suite with 2 bedrooms and stuff like that. And so there was a McDonald's real close, and we are floored. I mean, we have been drinking all night long, and you know how you get to drinking. And I walked through a drive-through. They got onto me, but I did it anyway. And I walked through the drive-through, and I ordered something like 15 regular cheeseburgers because I thought we would eat them all. We get back to the room, no special order, so they have 2 or 3 pickles on each burger.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the little shredded onion, little chopped onion stuff and the ketchup and everything. So we get back to the room, and Mark, I think it was Mark, not you, Mark, the other Mark, was sitting on the couch in there, opened the burger up and said, "God, I hate pickles." And he threw it, and it stuck to the wall because, it has ketchup on it. And it stuck to the wall. And what happens when one drunk guy does something and the other drunk guys see it? It started a competition. So think darts with pickles, and we start calling our shots like horse or something. And we're aiming for things like, I bet I can get closer to that fire alarm, funk, and we're throwing pickles and they're sticking to the wall. Now, we did clean everything up. We cleaned everything up because I was worried about getting charged for it. But yeah, we wiped everything down. We got the paper towels, all that. But we did flick pickles against the wall, calling our shots. I bet I can get closer to the light socket. Yeah, pam. Yeah, that was. And we were throwing them, pickle slice.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of throwing them like a disc, flat, we're flicking them like where they would glide through the air flat and
just
try to
kind of hit the wall flat and then kind of slide a little.
It'll slide a little, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta
take some talent.
Dill darts. Yeah, that's what it was.
It's like throwing playing cards.
Yeah. So yeah, we were flicking pickles.
No, not quite, but close.
Yeah. We were comparing how close we could get to stuff. Yeah, for sure. And of course, if there's a fire alarm there with all the little lever and all that, you can go for it. But is there enough flat surface for the pickle to stick? Because if it falls, it's a dead ball foul. You don't get any points. So you're trying to get just as close as you can without having your pickle fall. And I didn't know anything about that back then, but now I know pickle fall is a real thing you have to worry about.
Oh, oops, wrong one.
Oh yeah, yep. Boys will be boys, and especially when you're drinking. Yeah. All right. Well, we are going to play this one more time because we're coming up on the top of the hour. Now we're going to spin this one. I'll set the next one up, but we're not going to spin it yet because we're coming up on 8 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern, top of the hour. We're talking 5 minutes from now. Everybody gets a trophy. We'll start that here in a little bit, but first, I just want to let everybody know that if you want to get in on the samples tonight, here's what we're giving away. Now, we did discover, I have not opened it yet. This Ezra Brooks is a store pick. It is a River Point wine and spirits. So Chase Cameron from River Point in Fort Worth, Arkansas, making a name for himself down there by doing these picks. Pick some really good stuff. This is a special limited edition store pick. That's a cast strength at 120 proof. We also have limited distribution here of Rocktown. This is Little Rock, Arkansas. Good stuff here. A little bit hot. You might want to put just a teeny few drops of water in it. But it's 118 point whatever proof. And then we're doing the Redwood Empire, which I know it's Indiana juice, but they did a decent job with it.
Yep.
It is.
I have that bottle.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's Pipe Dream cast.
That's reachable. I'm going to have a little pour of that myself right now.
I'm not, but I will step up to the 100 proof. I'm going to pour myself a little Cooper's Craft here, 100 proof.
58.4% alcohol on that one.
Oh, I didn't even look.
Yep.
Yep, that's what it is. 116.8 proof.
Yeah, 116.8. 74% corn, 20% rye, 4.5% malted barley, and 1.5% wheat, which is
you know what?
Poultry.
It's an Indiana mash bill.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pour a little of it. 118. It's under 116. It's that's in my wheelhouse. I'm going to pour it. I'm just going to pour a little half pour.
No, that doesn't make no sense. It says distilled in California, Indiana, Kentucky, bottled by Redwood Empire Distilling, Grayton, California.
Now, this one that I have, hang on.
That's weird. Now, how can you distill it in 3 different states?
Well, it's a blend. If it's cask. Well, if they all came out the cask,
it says straight from the barrel.
I read on this.
It says straight from the barrel, limited edition cask strength offering. What the heck?
I swear I read this earlier. Oh yeah, I see. California, Indiana, Kentucky, because they're not adding water to any of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a blend. So, whew, I mean, it's pretty unique. It's pretty unique.
All right, I'm gonna have just a tiny little pour of that.
Now, if you're not into sweet bourbon, if you like it a little drier, this is a good one. This is a good one. Following that Jay Rieger's I had, that pecan pie I was talking about, this one's completely different. Completely different. But I like the subtle oakiness of it, and it's not as sweet. It's a lot drier. I mean, you drink the other, and all of a sudden, you can't eat cheesecake all night. You have to have a piece of steak.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to do the spins. We're going to do the spins. Good luck, all 22. If you don't know how this is working, there's hashtags you can put in to get free entries to the quarterly drawing. There's 3 more to go. RB, we just said
There.
earlier that RB never
About time
ever.
RB got him some points.
Look at there. He got 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. We are definitely going to let his uh,
Oh, it's a blend, not a
confetti
single
guy
barrel.
down there. But I am going to set up another one, but I'm not going to post it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a blend. Doesn't contain their own. It does contain their own distillate, and then 4 to 14-year-old bourbon in it.
There's some good stuff in there. There's some good stuff in there. Now, I set up the next hashtag, but it is time for put me in. Now, all you have to do, please, people, is type put me in the chat. I write your name down and you get 2 free entries to the quarterly drawing. Everybody gets a trophy here. There is no spinning. You get the entries. I mean, that's it. So don't not put me in the chat.
Yep. That Redwood Empire, it's good.
It's good. Isn't it drier, though? It's not as sweet.
It's got some sweetness to it.
A little sweet kick, but
yeah, definitely got a little bit of that peppery burn, I guess, from the proof on it, maybe. But although I've had a lot of stuff that's higher proof than that didn't have that kind of burn to it.
I don't know. I'm not getting any burn. Now, we may have different versions.
Sugar kitty. Oh, there. Gotta read sugar kitties.
Oh, okay. Got it. I'm getting to it. This is the part of the show I have to focus on this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got a question for chat. What are y'all interested in trying? I mean, as far as stuff that I've got, because I'm going to be putting up some samples next week. And what do you think would be good? Maybe some different. I got a bunch of different Still Austin stuff. I've got. We've done the. I've done the E.H. Taylor stuff up here. I've got some Weller products. Got a decent amount of scotches. It's basically from here all the way this way, which kind of here I'll show you. Kind of goes on around over this way. I've got some Crowded Barrel stuff. Let's see. I got some stuff from Colorado. I got Elijah Craig, the barrel proof things. What was the last the big one they had last year? The C923. That was pretty good. A high proof puppy, like 130 something. I got the 11 blend of Still Austin. This is 11 different Still Austins in a blend. It turned out quite tasty.
Yeah,
I have no idea what the proof
yourself. You made that yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So Wigwag, Steven says Still Austin. Wigwag says to Still Austin because he can't get any of that either. Should be able to get so. Sugar Kitty said yes, he wants scotch. John said scotch. I mean, because I've got like this Still Austin, you're not going to get it. There is no more of it. I have this much left. This is a cognac finished Still Austin rye. No, sorry, straight bourbon. So the distillery reserve. They only made it one time so far that I've seen, and I got a bottle of that. But then up here, I've got all the different bottle and bonds that they've had, and then some of the newer ones, plus some of the distillery releases. I got a Mizunara finished one, which is quite good. What else? some of the Nancy picks. I got a bunch of different Nancy picks. Probably.
Gawani, I got Gawani. Yes, I did.
Yep.
All right. If you haven't done so already, we are right in the middle of it. Type "put me in the chat, and you get 2 free entries to the quarterly drawing, guaranteed. All you have to do is type "put me in," and I'll read these names off. It's highly possible I could have missed someone, but we'll get to it in just shortly.
Okie dokie. Cheers, sick and tired.
Oh,
all right. Peace out.
All right.
Peace, love, and whiskey, brother.
I'll tell you what's happening here is we're getting a lot of new folks in. And when we get a lot of new folks in, I have to write the entire name down so I know who it is. Right. With Kathy Bates, I just put, that old, no, I'm sorry. No, I put Kathy
What do you
B
mean,
down.
Kathy? Baby bottles? I mean, what am I going to send you? 3 samples in 3 full-size bottles? That's not cost effective for me. I can't do that.
How was the cigar?
It's pretty good. I like it. It's been a good one.
All right. Well, I am going to read these names off now. This is everybody who has 2 entries to the quarterly drawing so far. If I do not call your name, I do not have you down for the put me in. So please type "put me in the chat so we can get it. Well, I'll bring you up in a minute. Let me read these names off. Mr. Great Shot. We got Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Big Daddy H, Jerry J, RB, Jerry Arbaugh, which is Arky 99, Mr. Mom 310, Chip Aidlet, Stephen Scone, Wigwags Workshop, Peter White, Kathy Bates, John Kranz, Bourbon Kitty, William Hall, Bourbon Hunter Lee, Sugar Kitty, Bourbon Nerd, Heather Aidlet, James Morgan, Gawani Ostinaco, and Rick Moreland. Those are the ones I have.
Yep.
Whiskey Uncensored. Are you going to type? Okay, put me in here. I see it.
Oh,
Whiskey
is a little peppery for me for a Connecticut wrap. It's
you're talking about the
cigar,
the Bob Seger. That's what.
But it goes good with the different whiskeys I've been sipping on, though.
Give mine to Ben if he puts out. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, Jerry.
I will say, not in the same sense of the word, but he has been known to put out a lot of samples to people that want to swap. All right. So I am typing this in here, but the put me in goes till the end of the show. But I am going to stop paying attention to the chat now. So if you have not had a put me in and you want to get one, put it in all caps, get our attention, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. All right. Soaked in bourbon. Okay. All right. Now we are going to the next slide here of this other founders thing, the Amburana Founders 1100. Don't worry about it. We're not going to try this.
No, we're not trying that one.
It's all right. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast, I see you. I am writing you down here.
Cinnamon whiskey for $1,100. No. The pretty green bottle. Oh, this one? It's Brook Lottie. It's the classic Lottie.
I hope I have a note down there.
It's a Scottish barley single malt, unpeated. So it doesn't have any peat. It's kind of floral, kind of fruity. It's really good. Pretty little bottle. I like the bottle color.
All right. So just so y'all know, I only have so much room on each line. I wrote Buff Burb Enthuse.
Did you
So
get Mr. Mom?
I did. I did.
Okay.
Mr. Mom 310 is on there.
Well, Kathy Bates, you can get one of those. Those bottles are pretty much everywhere that you go. You know, any decent liquor store is going to have that one.
Which one?
The Classic Laddie. This one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Brook Laddie.
All right. Now I am going to play this another time because we're getting close. We're getting down to the end here. We got about 20 minutes left. We'll spin this here in about 15. So if you want to get in on the samples tonight, here's what we're giving away. Every $1 gets you 2 entries on a Super Chat Super Sticker, and you get 2 entries to the Halfway Mark giveaway, which is based on a Nancy Fraley pick from Still Austin, single barrel cask strength. About what would we say? That bottle was about $90.
$90.
$90 plus shipping. That's what we base that giveaway on.
Yeah. So
then
105 basically.
You also get 2 entries, then 3 ways to win: the samples, the bottle, and on the regular quarterly drawing. So, yeah, there we go. I just want to make sure in case somebody wants to get in on it, they can, because right now I need to go make the wheel right. So I'm going to go do that now. Mark, take over again.
Okay. What was that, James Morgan? I rate Brook Laddie. Seconded. Yeah, Brook Laddie's good stuff. Oh, okay, Kathy. Yeah, I can definitely save the bottle for you. Although I just opened that one yesterday or day before, so it's gonna take me a little bit. It's 100 proof Scotch, which it's a little bit hot for some of the Scotches, but that one drinks under the 100 proof, and a few drops of water, and that's really good.
All right, I got you, Kathy. Might as well just copy all these because.
Tell you what, we might mix it up next time on the samples. Put a sample of the Brook Laddie, the Classic Laddie, of a Scotch, because it's not a peated Scotch. Now, a lot of people don't care for peat at all. But may do that, and then a couple of the different Still Austin over here. We'll do some of that. But like one of the Nancy picks, and then maybe the newest red corn that they just came out with, the Bottle and Bond red corn. I think it's 6 years old this year. 5? It's either 5 or 6. Let me look. Hang on. Yes, 5 years. Yeah, the red corn. A 5-year-old. That would be a pretty good little sample pick. So I'll set that down, set this down, and then what was the other one I said? Mizunara. Heck.
I can tell you who's probably going to win.
Scotch. Let's see here. Oh, the Port Charlotte 10. Yes. Doesn't peat cut the grain flavor? A little bit. It does. It gives you the smoky kind of a flavor. The Classic Laddie is still in a metal tube. Yeah, mine's in a metal tube, but I throw that away. It just gets in my way of getting to the bottle. Okay, I got you. Peat helps you appreciate the bourbons. Why not explore? Okay. What would be a good lightly peated? Let's see. Well, this one, McNair's Limerick. It's 12-year-old, lightly peated. I think lightly peated. It's really tasty. Non-chill filtered, natural color. Always a plus.
All right,
So
Will's good.
we'll do that. I'll tell you what. Forget the still house, and we'll go with three. We'll go with three scotches this time for mine next time. Get this one. Now, what else would be a good?
All right, while you're looking, Mark, I'm going to spin because my alarm went off. I know these last ones come quicker, but we have to get the show on the road. So here we go. This is worth 11 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, all 22 entries.
There we go. Got it.
Boom, Rick Moreland.
Oh, the 10 cash strength. Nice, Rick. Congratulations.
All right, that's 11 entries to the quarterly drawing. And we will set the next one up.
Yeah, the Kilhoman. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Kilhoman, like the Mackier Bay, or Port Charlotte 10?
All right, let me show this next slide up here. This is the 10-year anniversary. Again, $650.
Well, at least the box is pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty box, but I'm not paying $650 for a box.
No.
No, and here's the deal. If you live around Louisville, I know for a fact they sell pours of this shit up at altitude. That's what I call it. It's up on like the 6th floor or something of their distillery where their bourbon tasting room is. Mm-hmm. They have this beautiful balcony that overlooks the Nulu district of Louisville. You can sit up there and they won't cut you off for a long, long time because we saw guys up there with so many empty glasses stacked up. So, you know, if you have, if you're Dudley Moore and you have a driver, you know.
Yes, Sugar Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I like it. Well, not a pick. It's a good pour.
Yeah.
It doesn't smack you upside the face. It's just a nice light, you know, lightly peated. Although I'm becoming a little peat blind nowadays, so I might be the one to judge.
I'm just saying that Redwood Empire, the more I sip on it, it does have a tinge of a sweet kick to it. Now, when I say that, I was drinking that J. Rieger's earlier, the pecan pie, and it's a hell of a lot sweeter. But
oh yeah, okay,
that's what. Yeah,
the Redwood Empire was good. It's a little. It drank a little spicy for me for some reason, or a little peppery. I got more
on the finish. There's a lot of black pepper on the finish. A lot, great. And I'm talking about like fresh cracked black pepper.
Maybe even kind of leaning toward like the Chinese red pepper or something, you know.
Something. It was there. Yeah, there's a lot back there.
Coats the whole mouth with that peppery note.
Yeah, Whiskey Uncensored said something about what did Jody just say? I don't know, but Mark just said coats the whole mouth. So I don't know what we're doing here anymore. She said, I will suffer for someone else. Well, that's all right. The wheel's good right now. We are going to spin this one here in just a couple of minutes. So if you don't have your TENN hashtag in there, hurry, and we'll get that done.
Okay, we'll go with that. All right, I'm going to do a Scotch flight next week.
Okay, Scotch flight. So tune in next week when Mark's going to be giving away 3 samples of scotches.
And I'm going to go all out and get you 2 ounces of each one of them.
Oh,
instead of a 1 ounce.
Oh, you heard it here first. Next week, I'll have to change the 1 ounce to 2 ounce on the video.
That way you can come back to it. Excuse me. You can come back to it. Mouth coating?
Sugar Kitty said mouth coating.
What's wrong with mouth coating?
No.
It's better
That's
than smooth.
yeah. I think what he's saying is instead of saying coats the whole mouth,
Yeah.
has a nice mouth feel.
Mouth. Okay.
I think that may be a better.
Well, mouth feel is different than mouth coating. You know, where it coats your tongue, coats the roof of your
Yeah,
mouth.
the oils in it. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
get into all
I mean,
that.
that's the thing
And
you get with a lot of your pot distilled stuff is you get those oils and those
I,
fusel oils and things like that in there.
I
And
think we have a shovel that's like really wide, and we keep digging a hole here.
yeah. Now see, look,
Mm,
Kathy likes a good scotch in her mouth.
that's right. Good smoky scotch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jerry said viscous. Yeah,
Viscous. yeah. That would be who uses that all the time? Todd, 21090 Todd. It's viscous.
It's viscous. Oh my goodness! All right, we are at 8:20. I need to spin this thing. I know these come quick, but they do. They do.
Yep.
And here we go. Good luck, all 22. This is worth 12 entries, and if it lands on me, it's going to be doubled. Boom! What did I say?
Oh.
What
Now wait
did
a
I
minute. Is
say?
that that's the YouTube one?
Well,
So
no,
is that Lori?
Lori's not here anymore. I gave her put me ins.
Okay.
Put me ins. This doubles. So we're now at 24 entries to the quarterly drawing. You know what? I'm going to give her plus 12 anyway. But a Bourbon Hunter, Lee, look at this. Bourbon Hunter has not won. We have not had a repeat winner.
Wow.
And Bourbon Hunt gets plus 12 on the 12. Bam. Now we get to set up the last one. Last one, guys. This one's worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. All right, let me set it up. And this is my favorite. I saved this one for last.
Okay.
And it's not expensive at all. And I will tell you, when I was at Rabbit Hole, this impressed the hell out of me. This is it. This is their bespoke gin.
Oh, really?
It
They do a good gin?
It does not taste like aftershave.
So they keep the juniper berry down on it, so it's not
They
overloaded.
do. They tame that juniper down.
It looks like it's got a little barrel age on it too.
Got a
slightly
little
dark.
barrel age to it. Yes, and it is sweet. Not too sweet, but man, it's good. I'm telling you right now. And for $45 all day long. If you want to try gin, try this one.
So
Just
that would
try
probably
that.
make a good gin and tonic then.
It would. Abso-freaking-lutely. That was the most shocking thing I had that day when we were trying those things. It was that gin. I was like, wow. I bought a bottle of it, carried it home, couldn't find it here, still can't find it here. I'm like, come on, get the bespoke gin. I want more of that gin.
That is one of my drinks that I like in the summertime, especially like hanging out by the pool or something like that. Is a gin and tonic.
Yeah, don't send it to me now. I mean, if I found it on the shelf now, I'd buy 2 or 3 bottles of it because I want to have it for next summer. But gin is a summer drink. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. Close, Ben. Missed it by that much.
Bakes, yeah. You know, I throw these hashtags around. I try to make it 4 letters, but you know, it's here. I took the slides out of the studio. All right. So after this, we're going to get to these sample giveaways. This is the last one for y'all. We'll let this go for a few minutes. Make sure everybody gets their BESPs in there.
Wow. Okay. I've never heard of that one there, Sugar Kitty, but I'd give it a shot.
No. Rick, no. Wait, Rick.
Hang on.
That's not it. Don't
Right
don't
back.
copy his, copy mine.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
It's BESP. Yeah, Whiskey Uncensored likes to throw a bunch of comedy out there. There we go. Yeah, copy that one. Yeah, we'll let this go for a couple of more minutes. Let people get their BESPs in there. There we go. I think I'm going to go back to that pecan pie here shortly. One more tiny pour of that J. Rieger's before I call it a night. That is so good. I'm telling you, if you think you remember when you told me about Oogie Doll, and I bought that. Well, Mark's not here. Anyway, Mark told me about Oogie Doll, and I went and bought it. He's like, think barbecue, think bacon burn ends. And man, I can't get enough of Oogie Doll now. Remember that?
Good stuff. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, if you get a sample of this J. Rieger's, and I'll do it next time. I'll do the sample on it next time. If you just think pecan pie when you drink it, just get that in your head.
Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure if that's the one I want to send or not. Maybe. Let's see what this Schnegg smells like.
Yeah, well, James, I'm not a big Scotch guy, so I buy stuff every once in a while, and I know I like the Oogie, so I buy the Oogie. And yeah, it's 85 or 84 or 80 whatever dollars here.
Okay, that's Oloroso. And then bourbon.
But I love Texas barbecue, and Ardbeg Oogie Doll tastes like Texas barbecue.
Oloroso. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do that.
All right, we have to spin.
Ardbeg for the win.
We have to spin for this last one. Good luck, all 24 entries, 14 entries to the quarterly drawing, whoever gets this. But I have to start spinning now because we have repeat winner. Rick Moreland.
Oh, that's a repeat.
That is a plus 14. Plus 14. Okay. Now, I'm not going to let the confetti die down. Sorry. You already had your confetti. Yeah, we got to get the shows on the road. Watch it hit everybody. Nope. Stephen Scone. Okay.
There you go.
Now I get to write the whole thing down. Hang on, because I have to make sure I know who this is. Pipe. You know what that single line is?
Single line? No.
That single line down the middle between Stephen Scone and Shelf Sippers. Okay. It's called a pipe. It's used in Unix a lot. Anyway, I'm
still computer illiterate, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll forgive you on that. But here we go. We are getting to now. The wheel is good. Everything's good. Sample giveaway is about to happen. So I'm going to share my screen as soon as I get over here to it. Present.
Oopsie.
Screen. Samples giveaway. This is for the 3 cast strengths we've been talking about all night long. I'm going to hit shuffles a bunch. I don't count. I just do it and go. Do it. And we are landing on, looks like Chip. Nope, Bourbon Nerd. You knows, bro. That's who it is. You knows,
All
bro.
right. You know, bro, congratulations.
All right, that's another one that I am not sending it out on samples. All right, we got it right there. There it is. And I don't need to remove anything because it's done. There we go. You knows, bro. Congratulations. And almost, I know that was so close. That was so close. And
Missed it by that much.
missed it by that much. I mean, that was pretty close though, because we've had fewer on the wheel where it come up and it was pretty obvious who was. Even when I shuffle,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with y'all. Ketchup on a sandwich is just wrong.
You know what, Chip? Since you didn't win that one, if you have something you want to send me, I'll send you some pecan pie over here. I'll send you a sample of this J. Rieger's Kansas City whiskey, and you can enjoy that. I do. I really do. I need an assistant who will work for free because we don't have money to pay them. That's what we need. But we're at time, guys. We're going to end this show, and I hope you all had a good time. Congratulations to everybody that got entries and samples and everything. But we're out of here.
Yep. Fun hanging with y'all. Peace, love, and whiskey.